senior send-off day. While we would have much rather done this inside of a theater during a performance, unfortunately this year COVID happened, and here we are. But we're really grateful to have a majority of our seniors here with us, and one of our seniors who wasn't able to be here with us, we've got him online here as well. So let's say hi to our seniors. So what we want to do, and Falon, if you don't mind, if you'll come around over here so I can talk towards my actors here. So what we want to do is we want to take an opportunity in a time that has really been disappointing for so many seniors, where the last bits of school have been called off, you're working at home, proms are canceled, spring shows are canceled, summer shows have been postponed. We wanted to give an opportunity where we can have some sort of a celebration that feels a little bit normal. While we're here in masks and having to stay socially distant, at least we have an opportunity to celebrate you. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to take a moment and just congratulate you on remarkable careers at Edward Jones. It's like day job. I'm here right now. Where your feet are. Here at GCPA, at your schools, all of the work that you have done throughout your 18 years in order to get to this point. And we really look forward to seeing what the next chapter in your story looks like. I want to recognize each of you individually. I've got a list of, I think, what is all of the shows you've been a part of here. If I miss one, please let me know, because I am human and I make mistakes. First off, we want to give a shout out to the senior who is not able to be here with us personally, Thomas.
Yes, Thomas!
Violet, he was a part of Music Man, he was a part of Spring Awakening, he was to be a part of, and still hopefully will be, You're in Town. And Thomas, as you know, part of this senior celebration is you get your alumni blanket. If you haven't done so yet, why don't you go outside right now and look by your front door.
That's so cute.
Meanwhile, while Thomas is finding his blanket, let's say hello to all the other seniors that we've got here. So, first of all, Grace. Grace Timmons. You can stand up, and I'll put my mask on when you come up to get your blanket. But Grace joined us during your senior year, and while the entire team didn't get to know you your entire high school career, Stephanie did get to know you throughout your career with her work with you at Chaminade. And we're so grateful that you came and spent Matilda with us. Whether you are with us for one show or one class or for 6 years, you are always going to be a part of our family. So thank you so much for sharing yourself with us and for being here today to celebrate you and the rest of your class.
Thank you.
Next up, we've got Samantha Daniel Cox. So Danielle, you came to us. I believe Music Man was your first production with us.
Yes.
And you did Music Man. You did Titanic. You were a part of, and will still hopefully be a part of, You're in Town. Danielle, it has been an absolute honor to get to watch you grow and work with you over your junior and senior year as you were with us. We wish you nothing but the best, and again, you are always part of our family. Next up, Lizzy Egley. So Lizzy came to us in her junior year as well. Your first show was The Music Man. After Music Man, we had Spring Awakening, Matilda, and the postponed Cabaret. Lizzy, it has been tremendous to watch your confidence grow. From the first time that we met you in the audition for Music Man, the potential that we saw that you knew you had, but you didn't always believe in. And to see the growth and the confidence that you've had over the last couple of years has been remarkable to watch. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of that. You're always going to be part of our family.
Woo! Yeah, Lizzy!
Elena Bozarth.
Woo!
So Elena, you also came to us in your junior year during Music Man. You were part of Music Man. You were part of You're in Town, the 2B Cabaret. When you came to us at Music Man, we had an opportunity to really see all of the facets that you bring. And even you and I had a conversation about how you kind of saw yourself down one alley only as an artist. And we were able to unlock so much more that you have inside of you. And that was all due to your willingness to play and to learn and to grow and to experiment. And we have been so proud to be able to work with you. And we, again, you will always be part of the family. And we look forward to seeing what happens in the future. Let's see. All right, Peter King. Peter, Carrie was your first show. That was your freshman year?
Yeah,
freshman year. So freshman into sophomore, right?
Yeah.
So we had Carrie. I think we jumped forward from there to Music Man, right? Was there anything?
No, I think it was music. Yeah.
So then Music Man, Titanic, Spring Awakening, You're in Town, Cabaret. What has been? What's that?
Little Princess.
Oh crap! See, I knew. I apologize.
No, you're fine.
I knew that there was undoubtedly going to be one. Yeah, Little Princess was before me, so there was in between there. So Peter, what has been remarkable about your work is that even from a young age, you have a stature and a presence that is much more mature. And so you were playing a lot of more mature characters. And what we were so excited to be able to see was when you came in for your Spring Awakening audition. And we saw all of Peter that we already knew. And so much more youthful joy and angst. And all of the mess that comes with being a teenager. And so we were so excited to be able to showcase that side of you, that side of your artistry, and really allow everybody else to see the depth that you have as an artist. So Peter, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you. You've always got a home here at GCPA. Caroline Hauser. So I hope I didn't miss anything on this one. Now I'm really worried. So In the Heights was your first one. You were the assistant stage manager on Crazy for You. You were in Titanic. You were in You're in Town, and you're ASMing, and you're an understudy in Cabaret. Did I get them all?
Besides Cruise, but yeah.
Besides Cruise, there were more shows that you worked on. Cara, when we think about the time that we've had with you, you have really been a part of your own growth in recognizing, hey, I want to try this. Can I do this? There were questions that you would ask along the way that got you deeper and deeper into stories. You also, the ingenuity that you had during Crazy for You to figure out what the next season was
The sneaky ingenuity.
This one, when she was so interested in finding out what we were going to do during the Music Man Titanic season, that she dug in order to find out, and she had to dig pretty deep. I ask that you don't share your sources. But what that did was that showed that not only were you so heartily invested in your own growth and what you could do as an artist, but you were invested in the fact that this is what my second family is doing as well, and how they're investing in me. And so that, it while it was a little frustrating, you figured it out before we made the announcement, where your heart was in that. Was all about love and care for the journey that you've been. It has been an absolute pleasure watching you grow. We look forward to seeing what is next. And again, you're always part of the family. Let's see here. Next up is Gabe. So Gabe, I know that I don't have all of your crew shows in here. I'm positive of it. But you started with us at Elf Junior when you were in middle school. You went on to perform in White Christmas. You went on to perform in Music Man. I know the crew shows that I remember very vividly were Titanic. You help keep people safe.
I tried to. You know I tried.
I think you were on the Crazy For You crew.
I don't think so.
No? What were the other crews you were a part of?
Yeah, she would have remembered. I wanted to help with Matilda.
You were going to work on Urinetown.
Yep.
Until it got postponed.
Yep. There was one other one.
There was another one, and it's going to drive me nuts.
Yeah.
But at 2 o'clock in the morning, we'll figure it out and I'll shoot you a text. But what has been so dramatic about your work over the time that we've known you is that you have sought not just the artistry on stage, but to understand the artistry backstage as well. And you have focused on the entirety of what that story looks like. From the front of stage to back of stage, and what this means as part of the crew, part of the design team, and with that you have built such a strong foundation of understanding of storytelling that you have continued to bring in your classwork because of what you've learned through the crew work that you've done, through the listening and the learning in the shows. You brought that to your classwork, and you have really made yourself a fully rounded artist, which has opened up so many opportunities for you in your future. And so that creativity, that curiosity is a gift that nobody can ever take away from you, and that I hope never dies. Gabe, we really look forward to what happens next in your story. I know that you're taking a gap year and you're still going to be around with us for another year. We're very excited to still have you around, but it's still the beginning of the next chapter. This is always going to be home.
Oh, stop.
So I understand there were some technical difficulties when we were talking to Thomas.
Oh no.
And I didn't get to share Thomas's message with him because I sent him off to find his blanket. So Thomas, you came to us during Violet. One of the things that really struck me about your initiation with your work here at GCPA was a conversation that you had with a friend of mine, a friend of yours, Ben Nordstrom. And you talked about how nervous you were to come and work with us. And you got the same message from Ben that you got from us, which is it's okay to be nervous. but enjoy the moment. You've got the ability, you have the skill, you have the drive to tell stories like you did with Monty. And that confidence from there to where you were here in Urinetown, it has just continued to grow. Your thought process has deepened in your understanding of not just your character and your place in the story, but everybody's place in the story. And it has been an absolute pleasure to be a director, a friend, a teacher for you over the past several years. And again, we know that your future may still have work here at GCPA as you came as a teaching assistant this summer, and we hope that relationship will continue as you continue your education career as you go off to college to study music again. But Thomas, you too are always going to be a part of the family, and we're so grateful for everything that you've done for us, as well as the time that we've had with you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Last but certainly not least, we have Caleb.
Hello. Yeah.
So, Caleb, you started with us as Jimmy in Thoroughly Modern Millie
Yeah.
in 8th grade.
Oh.
In 8th grade. You went on to play Elf and Elf Jr. You were in Spelling Bee, you were in Greenwood, you were in Carrie, you were in Violet, you were in Titanic, you are to be in Cabaret. You and I have had this conversation a few times.
Okay.
He's the last one. I don't need to reference it anymore. The work that you have done, I can't think of another artist over the course of their time working with GCPA who has been asked to do such varying stories, to tell such varying characters across such a gamut of experiences that have stretched you emotionally, have stretched you physically, stretched you vocally, that in many of those instances, we had a conversation that was almost like Groundhog Day. I don't know that I can do this. Are you sure that I can do this? And we always knew that you could do it because we saw it in you, even though you maybe didn't see it yet. What that has done is that has created an artist who's absolutely, just like the rest of your peers, you are ready for your next step. But what it's done for you, more importantly, is that it has opened up confidence that I hope remains with you. That no matter what challenge is in front of you, because even as a professional, I will admit that there have been times when I'm like, are you sure you want me to play this role? I want you to remember our conversations and what you learned here. That if somebody asks you to do it, it's because they see that you can. Trust yourself. Trust your training. Trust your craft. The sky's the limit for all of you. And we're so happy to say that you are part of our family.
Thanks.
I also want to give just a quick shout out to the parents of our seniors that are here, and even the parents of our newer ones that are here. You don't always, actually, this is the first time that you have ever been able to see this. This usually happens on stage before a show, before the last show, and you're in the audience. You're in the lobby waiting to get in the audience. You never get an opportunity to see this. So that's one thing that we can consider a silver lining to COVID, is that we got an opportunity for your parents to also have the opportunity to hear and understand the impact that you've made for your peers, to GCPA as a whole, and to us as an artistic team. So parents, thank you for all of the support, the long nights, undoubtedly tears, stress, anxiety, driving, time in the car, waiting in the car for rehearsal to go over, because sometimes I don't end on time. And I apologize for that. But thank you for being the champions for your young artists, because not every young artist has that. Not every young artist has a champion that says, you know what, if you want to be an artist, you want to do this, go ahead. We support you. And so for all of the artists that are here, and all of the artists who maybe lack that support, thank you for being that support for your young artists. Okay, so Stephanie now would like all of the seniors to come up here with your blankets, because we want to make sure that everybody at home can see everybody together. And Lori's gonna get a picture. You gotta give me 1 second, though. I gotta find something here. I know exactly where it is.
A picture of Thomas?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up a picture of Thomas. All right.
I was thinking.
So I need Thomas to see this. This is a photo that he always talks about getting cropped out of, because that's what is on all the advertising. But Thomas was in that picture too.
So we got it.
I was. Thank you.
There we go. That's what it should be, Thomas. Whoop, whoop. There you go. Oh, you're holding it?
I got Thomas.
Okay. Have someone else hold it, so you're not the only.
Oh, okay. I'll hold it. Okay. You want to hold Thomas? He's my future.
Thomas is on the screen.
He's got his mask on at home.
I'm getting just the seniors. Yeah. Get out the picture. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess I can't say smile, but smile so we can see your eyebrows raised. Cheesies. We got to wrap this up, but before you leave, I wouldn't mind taking this photo of stuff that you
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody, thank you so much for spending some time with us as we celebrate our seniors today. Now I'm in a place where I can actually take this off again. We look forward to the time when we're able to be back in the same space and we're able to create together. But until that time, know that we are going to be here to support you in whatever way you need. So thank you so much for being a part of the GCPA family. Thank you to the seniors for sharing yourselves with us, and we'll see you soon.